Okay, this is year 2 of our outside garden. And those of you who are Facebook friends of ours may have seen pictures of the oval garden last year. This is a big improvement. So, let's see what we have here. First off, we'll start in the back. We got sweet potatoes growing in a kind of vine. They're starting to crawl up over here and fight with our ivy that we get every year. There's a spider. Back there we've got 2 types of tomatoes. Those are some heirloom types. As you can see, all of these are transplants.
Why don't you cross over?
Go inside?
Yeah.
Alright, I could go inside.
That's the luxury we have for living in the suburbs, so we can tell our like, hey, check it out.
Oh. Yeah, the patio gardener, Arlen, told us that we had to move out to the city, but if we move out to the city, there's no way that we could get this kind of gardening going on. So these are 2 funky kind of tomatoes that we got from the atrium over in Lake Zurich. This one on the right is Mr. Stripey. That one back there is some kind of a green zebra stripey. Here we have our healthy kick tomato. It's just a regular old red tomato. But as you can see, it's already got some stuff growing on it. I'll take a step out of the garden later on and you'll be able to see that. Next to that we've got the lemon boy. These are both a little bit stunted. They're kind of growing really close together. Picked those up from Schaumburg at a little garden store that we really like. Over here we've got tomatillo. You can see the cage turned upside down, very much like the patio gardeners have shown us. There's a lot of action going on there. We've had flowers for a few weeks, but recently Diana saw some kind of a little ball. You want to point it out?
No, I might have been wrong.
No, I saw it. Either that or it was a flower
I think it was
becoming.
a flower.
It just hadn't
They
opened
just
up yet.
start green. I thought tomatillos are green. I thought that they were tomatillos, not green flowers.
So false alarm. But there's some flowers under here. This is our pickle bush. It's sort of having a turf war. This is going to get ugly later on, but we kind of tend to crowd our gardens because we like to pick out plants. This is the this is the watermelon that it's fighting with. Obviously, there's probably not enough room there for very many watermelons, but we're optimistic. Next to that, we have a little pepper tree. We already picked one of those peppers and gave it to my grandma. Next to that, we have kind of a more colorful pepper. This is, I believe, going to be orange, like a really bright orange, like
a bell pepper.
Like a bell pepper, but it looks more like a habanero. Next to that, we have 2 Brussels sprout plants. This one here used to be over there when they were a lot smaller and then they grew big. This one's sad because we just flipped it over to the other side. But that one's looking great. And then the beets. I'm not crazy about the beets.
I am.
Yeah, that's kind of Diana's project there. So we'll take a step outside of the garden because I want to show you something. One of my favorites over here. It's in exile because we know it's also going to be a problem. We picked this one up from the local Jewel. It's a Moon and Stars watermelon. And the spots that you see on those leaves are kind of similar to the spots that you were going to hopefully see on the melons later on. So we also have a bunch of stuff out here. Some pots. We went out and bought this raspberry thing, black raspberries, because we're a little bit sad about our other raspberry plants. So there was something that happened here. Do you want to?
Yeah, there was a little black raspberry here. Yeah, I hope is it a blackberry?
It's a black raspberry.
A black raspberry out.
We have a blackberry bush too.
So we had one of those and it started pink and then it turned like a deep blue, deep purple, I guess. And then it had, today I went to look at it and it was coated with like this white stuff. And so, I don't know what it was, so I just picked it, ate half of it.
Nice, nice. These over here, or wait, we can't skip this. This one has a lot of flowers on it. This is, I bought it at the same time that I bought the Stars and Moon melon. This is some kind of a funky cucumber. Here's the tag for it. It's an apple or a lemon apple cucumber. You can see that we're hoping it'll look pretty funny and taste just as good. So yeah.
I think based on what she was saying, this is the female flower and it needs to be fertilized. See how it's fat? And then this one is too. I thought that we would have some that don't have the fat stuff on there.
Well, these flowers have been around for a while.
But yeah, it looks like we're getting a little cucumber there. See,
nice.
the shape is there and everything.
Hooray!
I mean, I think.
I've been trying to make it climb, but it's not doing so hot.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so over here we have a bunch of tomatoes. These two are some tomatoes that we got from a fundraiser for Ice Cream RV. Which one got hurt? That one got hurt when we transferred them into a bucket. The buckets were recommended by Shaughnessy, who grew the plants for us to start. And they're doing quite well, except for the one that's hurt. This one over here is what, Purple Cherokee?
I think so.
A Purple Cherokee tomato. We have a tomato there. It hasn't... I mean, it's looked like that for a while, right?
No, it's been growing. It was really small, and I chopped the yellow one off this weekend. There's a bigger one, but it was putting too much weight on the plant.
Yeah, there's also part of the Purple Cherokee
Is
at our neighbor's place. Curtis, you can hear him hammering away over there. He helps us out with a lot of our gardening. So that's about it. That's the whole garden. Last thing we can show you is the owl. This is our friendly owl that we hope will keep any kind of little mice or rabbits away.